Okay, Bipolar. That song is kind of like a lot like Pessimist. I have bad anxiety, bad anxiety, which it got a lot better when I was in high school. When I was a senior in high school, it'd get my anxiety would get so bad. I would literally get to the point I couldn't stand up, or I'd feel like I'm gonna pass out. And there was times like I almost did. I'd see like stars and stuff. I just struggle a lot with anxiety, and I'm bad about changing my mind on something. I would argue I have OCD. It's not diagnosed, but it's not like the kind where you feel like you have to clean everything, which, I mean, that kind of goes into it sometimes, but it's more like you have intrusive thoughts and like stuff, like you have thoughts that you know aren't you, but you still feel bad for it. And then you worry about stuff like, it's like you'll go home and you know you turned off the light, or you know you locked the door, but you have to keep checking. Like you see the proof right in front of you, but you have to keep, locking it back. And I was searching, and OCD is literally just like a doubting disease. I wouldn't even call it a disease. It's more of a mindset, honestly. You just doubt everything. I've gotten a lot better about it, but I wouldn't say I'm bipolar. It's just when I come up with titles for a song, like I usually try to do 1 or 2 words, keep it simple. I'm bad at, like I said, I'm bad about changing my mind, and I'll doubt something. Like I could have God himself come down to me and show himself and be like, this is what I want you to do. And I'd be like, I don't know, man. Are you sure that's what you're saying? I'm so bad about doubting. Like I'm the world's worst. So that's what the song's about. Is just how frustrated I get with myself for doubting and going back and forth, and I can't just stick with something and make the best of it. And then during the bridge is talking about how I always just have something nagging at me and like in my head, or just something to bother me all the time. But I would say, like, if anybody's like going through anxiety or OCD, or even I don't know a lot about bipolar stuff, but I might know more than I think I know because I might actually be bipolar. But I just want to say, like, if you're going through that, if you're going through anxiety or anything like that, like, it really is a mindset. Like, you have to get to the point where you really train your mind. A lot like pessimist kind of thinking. Like, you got to get out of that negative thinking. It took me a while, but like with my anxiety, I just kept getting to the point where I'd get tired of dealing with my anxiety, so I keep facing my fears and like what bothered me. And eventually I got to the point I was like, what I feared was worse than the actual outcome I thought was going to happen, or it wouldn't have been as bad as what I was thinking it was going to be. Not that it wouldn't have been bad, but you just got to get to a point you face it and you realize, like, you can't control everything. Because a lot of times with OCD and anxiety, like, it's you being, I gotta put this up. I keep playing with that. A lot of it is you just want to be in control, and that's why you're anxious. That's why you have fear. You want to be in control and you can't, and you just got to get to a point where you finally let that go, or it's gonna eat you alive.